Sexpot Comedy, collaborative, community-driven comedy from Denver, Colorado. Now and then, here and there, and always at sexpotcomedy.com.
Now, let me go to my first question off the phone. It's from Chuck Roy. She wanted to know what's your best Red Rocks story?
So many stories at Red Rocks. I was the head bouncer for Red Rocks for years. We started putting people back into Red Rocks in the late 60s, 69, but then full-time in 1972. Mm-hmm. And so that it's a gorgeous place.
Oh, it's amazing.
Built in WPA, the work project, in the 30s. And when nobody had a job and putting stonemasons up there, and they were proud of their work and a chance to work. You still see the barracks up there, in Morrison, where those guys lived. They were building the place. Yeah. I think my best Red Rock story, I mean, there's so many, but
let them rip, man.
I was working for the Grateful Dead, and we came through, and it was my town, and this nicely dressed guy came up to me and said, "Are you with the band?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Can you help me?" And I said, "Sure." So he said, "Come in the crowd and see what's happening." And so I went in the crowd, and there was this guy under a blanket, and he's and the nicely dressed guy goes, "Well, me and my wife were trying to watch a show, and look at this." And this guy's making love to his girl under the blanket right next to this guy in the crowd. And so I tap him on the shoulder and go, "Sir," and he goes, "We always make love when we hear this song." So I go, "Well, I mean, it's a good thing you weren't in King Soopers when it came on, So the stories of bouncing are fun, and part of it was you're young and you're from Denver and you get to see the world and see places and travel, and going on the road with the Rolling Stones as a young kid was like running away with a circus. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
but you got asked back because you were a professional and you did it right. In those days, we took a picture of the crowd in front of the hotel and then looked at it. And if we saw a guy from the picture from the day before, say we're in Cincinnati and now we're in Cleveland, and we were in Cleveland the day before, take a picture and see the same guy, and you go, "Ooh, that scares me. That's a stalker, maybe."
Yeah.
Go out and shake him down a little bit and touch him up. And figure out if he's got a gun. John Lennon's people screwed up big time. Yeah. That guy stood there for 14 days in front of that place after he got the autograph.
Oh, really?
Wouldn't have happened with the Rolling Stones. We would have figured out who that guy was, and then, "Hey, you got your autograph yesterday." "No, it's a public street. Yeah, be here tomorrow, man."
Yeah.
See what happens. And then to go to the cops and say, "Hey, we're worried about a guy. We saw him in Cleveland. Let's shake him down a little. We think he's got drugs on him. We think we saw him." And then the cops are only too happy to, sweep him away. But you don't know when you get 70,000 people that are outside. When I did it, we had big stadium shows. They just had the Dead at Folsom Field. The first time they've done a show in Folsom Field for years. But we did. It was Sunday, and all these bands together. Yeah. And so then you didn't. What happens when you get 70,000 people in a place? The US Festival or the big festivals of those times. Now they got Burning Man and stuff. But I guess it's you get people. In those days, we went to different seminars with the police about crowd control, and they said that 3 to 5% of the people were armed, and now with concealed permits and stuff. I mean, how many people have guns? And do you need metal detectors to come through? And can your bouncers touch them? You can't touch people at a black show.
Yeah.
You have white bouncers touching people at a black show. There's a lot of bloody mouths. Yeah. Somebody's going to fill the room with uppercuts. Yeah. Did you just touch my wife? Yeah. But if you're nice and you maybe use a little foresight, and let's bring them through. The black crowds, people dress up.
Yeah. Totally.
Okay?
Definitely.
And so you don't touch somebody's wife, but you respectfully say, "Can I look in your purse?" We don't want people throw bottles and stuff, and people dance, and we don't want somebody getting cut.
Yeah.
But if you explain what you're doing and you're nice, and I think, but you let them know this is what we're doing. Okay, there's not any room for it. Well, I'm sorry. Either do it this way or you don't come in. Yeah. So same way with hecklers. If the club will take care of you, and let them know that hey. You know, these guys have prepared material. They're working hard.
Yeah.
You're throwing everybody off. Every punchline, you're messing up.
Yeah.
You know.
This has been a Sexpot Comedy Joint, collaborative, community-driven comedy produced by Andy Jewett and Kayvon Khalidvari. Headquartered in Denver, Colorado, with technical support from Isaac Miller. Every day at sexpotcomedy.com or at a show near you. Until next time, be well, friends.